Welcome to Secret of Money. In this video, we examined in detail why you wouldn't be able to survive in the Middle Ages and the reasons behind it. Remember, history remembers the kings, but I prefer to follow the money. Now for a moment, close your eyes and imagine waking up in the 1400s, in the very heart of the Middle Ages. When you open your eyes, you are not in the magnificent castles of fairy tales or the stone palaces painted in romantic artworks. You are in a damp, cold, dimly lit room. The stone walls are wet, the window is small, there is no glass. The wind seeps inside. What you call a bed is a straw-filled mattress. The blanket over you is heavy but does not fully block the cold. Even this is considered a luxury, because for most people the basic needs are shelter, not freezing to death, and surviving one more day. There is no expectation of comfort, no options, no alternatives. When you wake up, your first instinct would be to wash your face. But finding clear, clean water is not as easy as you think. The water in the bucket is murky, filled with sediment. You don't know what microbes are. You don't understand bacteria. Disease is considered fate. You wipe your face with a cloth and begin your day. There is no habit of looking in a mirror, because even a mirror is a luxury. Breakfast is a matter of luck. If you are fortunate, you have a piece of stale bread and a few wild herbs. In many places, the morning meal consists of low-alcohol beer because drinking water is not safe. Thanks to fermentation, beer is considered safer than water. Even children drink beer soup. It sounds strange to modern ears, but at the time it was not pleasure, it was necessity. The first task of the day is cleaning animal waste. It may turn your stomach, but that waste is the fertility of the fields. Without manure, there's no crop. Without crops, there is no life. Then you begin digging the frozen soil. Hours of labor just for some wheat, some barley, maybe a few potatoes. If you own your land, you are lucky. Most people work for a feudal lord. A significant portion of what you produce is given as tax. Questioning is not an option. The system is built this way. You are the lowest link in the chain. Lunch is usually a watery porridge. If it contains a few pieces of vegetables, you consider yourself fortunate. Meat is rare. Fish is fresh only if you live near a river. Otherwise, it has been transported for days, sold in the open air with no cold chain. Streets are not clean. People empty their chamber pots directly into the streets. Even in castles, toilets open outward along the walls. In the mornings, workers known as gong farmers collect the waste and carry it to the fields. There is no sewage system. In communal toilets, people sit side by side and discuss daily matters. Hygiene is not a culture. It is a luxury privilege. There is no healthcare system in the modern sense. Most doctors are tied to the church. Education is limited, knowledge incomplete. When the plague kills millions, no one truly knows what to do. Leeches, bloodletting, herbal mixtures. If you are lucky, you do not die from the treatment. A rat bite can bring death days later. A large portion of newborn babies never reach their first birthday. Many who survive infancy are lost in childhood. The average life expectancy is in the early 30s. A 30-year-old may already be considered old. Simply living is an achievement. War is an unchanging reality of life. A small portion of the army consists of armored knights, shining armor, horses, swords. But they are the minority. The majority are peasants carrying spears. They march for days. A stone from a catapult or an arrow from afar can end your life before you even enter battle. Your village may be raided by looters. Safety is never guaranteed. Women and children are vulnerable. The justice system favors the powerful. Bribery is common. A noble is rarely punished. A poor man cannot defend himself. Confessions may be extracted through torture. Witch accusations are widespread. Thousands of women are judged through water trials. If she floats, she is guilty. If she sinks, she is innocent, but still dead. Fear shapes society. The church is a great power. It collects taxes, receives donations, and sells indulgences, plots in heaven. Religion is more than faith. It is also an economic mechanism. In Anatolia and in Europe alike, the people bear heavy burdens. Taxes, wars, diseases. Life is a constant struggle for survival. When night falls, safe sleep is not guaranteed. The streets are dark, there is no lighting. A fight, a theft, a random encounter can end your life. Forests are dangerous, roads unsafe. Trade is limited, information spreads slowly. Literacy rates are low. News travels as rumor. Most people's world does not extend beyond the boundaries of their village. The horizon is narrow, opportunities few. Now think, within all of this, who truly benefits? The peasant? No. The soldier fighting? Most often no. Kings appear to rule, but their power rests on financial networks. War requires money. Armies require money. Castles require money. Tax systems, trade routes, debt mechanisms. An invisible economic structure operates behind everything. History books record the names of kings, but speak far less about the financiers of war. The Middle Ages are not a romantic knight's tale. They are a harsh, dirty, and merciless reality. Survival itself is an achievement, and at the center of this world there's not only the sword, there's the source that directs the sword. There's the structure that makes power visible. Kings wear crowns. But what sustains the system is money. Money is invisible, yet effective. Power often forms around it. If today we look at the past through romantic eyes, it may be because we have forgotten how harsh reality truly was. Yet history whispers this. Kings change, thrones fall, empires collapse. But the logic of economic systems endures. That is why I'm more curious about the story of money than the story of kings. Because kings appear to rule, most of the time it is money that decides.